Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today's video is about purchasing a vehicle for Bitcoin, a car. I am going to be purchasing a car with my Bitcoin in probably 2 to 3 months. I'm returning back to America in May. The original plan was April, but whatever, May 5th. So I'm guessing halfway through May, we should already have a vehicle. And depending on Bitcoin's price, even though I would love to hold on to my Bitcoin, I know that the price is going to go to $100,000 probably later because nothing's guaranteed in this cryptocurrency volatile investing world. But we're already up on our investment, and I do think that with another 60-something, 70-something days, we can definitely see maybe Bitcoin hitting $70,000, $80,000. And at that point, depending on also how my altcoin investments do, if they're going to stay where they are right now, we're going to have $8,000, $9,000. If they do really well, we're going to have over $10,000, and we're going to withdraw probably 90% of that to purchase a car and have some funds left over for gas, insurance, taxes, registration, all this stuff that I don't really want to pay for, but we have to pay for. And as soon as that's paid off, we also need a few $100s or maybe even up to $1,000 for reselling. So as much as I hate taking out money, I know that with reselling, if I take out $1,000, probably within a month, I will have $2,000, because if I have a 50% margin on reselling something after eBay fees, then within 2 weeks, I'm able to sell something and then I can get another product in. So I'm not too flustered about taking out money for Bitcoin. And I understand that the money that I will put into a car, I'm going to get a job and I'm going to use that car to get to a job, and I need a car where I'm moving in America. There is no public transportation, and vehicles kind of suck for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I'm sitting in a car that's right now worth $2,000. It was purchased $2,300, but it's now worth under $2,000 because we need to replace the windshield and a few other things because they kind of went broken, but that's okay. The car works, but we're in Poland, where for $2,000, the quality of cars will definitely go down in America because of cash for clunkers. That was a program where the government paid people a few $1,000 for crushing their vehicles that were crap. And in Poland, you have vehicles that you can buy for $500. Of course, they're going to be manual and all that. I paid a little bit more for this vehicle because it's an automatic. I hate manual, even though I took a driving test for a manual and passed, but I hated it. So I know how to drive, but I just don't like it. So I am thinking of, most likely, I have currently around $6,500, $7,000, but we need to pay out some money for fees before we're able to travel back. I've already paid some fines. We're going to pay all the fines, and then most likely we're going to get a vehicle for either $5,000, $6,000, or $7,000. So there's a fair amount, but the main condition, obviously I don't have to worry about manual in America. The main condition is I live up near Wisconsin, and when it snows pretty big. So we need all-wheel drive. We're four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and we will be good. I had a all-wheel drive Volvo S80, so if I'm able to get another Volvo S80, I'd be super happy about that. But if we're not able to find anything in my area, I guess we're going to have to be going for SUVs. Although I understand that there's a lot of SUVs that in that price range, they're pretty crap. And there's so many Toyota 4Runners and Land Cruisers and all these really fun vehicles, but they cost so much, and I'm not going to find anything that's younger than 2000, that's going to be older than me, probably from 1994, or if it is 2003, it's going to have over 300 or 400,000 miles. I saw a Land Cruiser with over 400,000 miles for sale, and the best part was that it was over $10,000. So I'm not paying for something like that. I know it's an alright vehicle, but see you goodbye. So usually probably sedans. I'm going to make an update when I actually purchase my vehicle. Most likely I'm going to have to sell my cryptocurrency to purchase this vehicle. However, there are some people that accept money in Bitcoin to purchase their cars. So there's not many opportunities, but there's going to be more and more as we go forward into the future. And obviously, the more money you have, the more you will find, because usually people who are selling junk cars, and maybe not junk cars for $5,000, but cheaper cars and used cars, aren't really going to be too savvy about cryptocurrency because they don't really care about that. And people who are going to be selling the Lambos, the Mercedes, the Maseratis, they're going to be more open to that because they themselves might be crypto investors. So I will get a job, probably June or July. I can expect a paycheck, and then I will be trying going to purchase back into Bitcoin. So hopefully we'll still have a few months and we'll still get some sick gains. And if not, that's all right. It is what it is. You know, it's only a few $1,000s at the end of the day, which is a lot for me, but for some people it may, you know, like whatever, they have 50,000 or 500,000 in their portfolio. And this is money that you can make in a month or two. I need that car. We will purchase a car, and then everything else we're going to be investing into a Roth IRA. We're going to be investing into cryptocurrencies, and I'm happy because the Roth IRA will be my retirement account. I'll get started on that. I'm 23 years old. I'm a little bit upset that I'm thinking about this so late. Cryptocurrency, part of it will also be for retirement, I guess. Buy an automatic amount every single month. And some people might be wondering, well, hey, how did you get this money for a car? I actually had this comment not too long ago, so let me explain, because a few months ago, if you remember, I basically had no money. So how did I get up to $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 at most when Bitcoin was at $58,600, $700? I had anywhere from $8,200 to $8,300, but that obviously fell to below $6,000. And you can see how volatile it could get when there's a massive correction. And you just got to have those diamond hands, baby. I'm just kidding. No diamond hands. Just hodling because you believe in the cryptocurrency. If you don't believe in it, whatever. Sell to Michael Saylor, because he's definitely going to buy it for a happy price. He's going to make those sick gains. So I got most of the money by selling stuff that I owned. I had a almost $5,500 payment that came in from selling an asset I had. And unfortunately, it took 7 days because it was a larger asset, obviously, so we had to put it into escrow. And everything went well, but the Bitcoin price fell down. So that $5,500 suddenly went to $4,500. And if you're new to cryptocurrency, obviously that's going to hurt. As a merchant, as a salesman, it always sucks when you see, oh my God, it went down 20, 30, 50% off. But it always will go back up in the end. The question is when. We're in a bull market right now, so I knew everything was going to be fine. It's just a little, oh God, it, you know, went down. But 4,500 thankfully went back up to 5, and shortly thereafter 5,500. I had to wait like a week or two, and I knew that we're going to be holding most of that amount. But then I also found an old phone of mine, which back last year I made a video about how I lost around $100 in cryptocurrency. Turns out that $100 grew to $400 something, and then I found more cryptocurrency, and altogether I have over $500 in Bitcoin, where that $500, because of Bitcoin's growth, grew eventually to $600. The $5,500 grew to over $6,000. And that basically is the amount of money that we have right now. But I was withdrawing certain amounts of cryptocurrency because I had to pay for life. I had to pay for certain bills. They were small amounts. So you might be wondering, well, why was I withdrawing? And how was I living? How was I paying for certain bills? If I wasn't withdrawing that amount, I was still having to pay for stuff. Well, I got birthday money. That was over $1,000, and that helped to pay for certain things. If I didn't get that birthday money, we'd have to withdraw more cryptocurrency. That would hurt because we would lose out on those sexy gains. We also benefited from the rise in cryptocurrency because we got paid for a certain project that was a few $100s in Bitcoin, and that project is the one that we're doing a $300 giveaway divvy on Kubera for. So check that out. That's going to be happening later this week. Library credits, I used to get like $20, $30 per month. The last time I checked, it was $70 per month because everything, all the altcoins went up in value. So that's not too bad. $70 per month for free for basically doing nothing. And then, you know, I obviously sell the LBC for Bitcoin, and I put that back into my Bitcoin portfolio. We received over $100 donation. One of the last things we were doing on Kubera, then, you know, smaller donations of a few dollars here and there. And most of the money that is going to come in for the next 2 months, because I still have to live 2 months here and pay for bills, is I'm withdrawing around $500, $400 worth of cryptocurrency right now. I actually withdrew it, but the Bitcoin ATM machine ran out of money, so we're going to have to go back and pick up the money. But I'm selling most of my things. I sold my bike. I have to sell my car pretty soon because I can't have anything because I'm leaving the country, right? I can't take my car or my bicycle with me. I have an Xbox One. I have a green screen. I found an additional microphone. So the microphone that we bought that wasn't working that well, it has like some scratchy noises. We're going to sell that. Life in Poland is cheap, so I don't need that much money. You can live for a few $100s per month, or you could definitely live even for $1,000 per month and everything's going to be fine. So we're going to be selling extra clothing that we have. We're going to be selling extra stuff. And now that Amazon PL came out, we're also looking for opportunities to resell. I already have a long list of stuff that I'm excited to come back to the US for to resell. But overall, it's going to be a fun time. So that's a personal update for you guys today. In 2 to 3 months, I'm going to be purchasing a car for Bitcoin. I'm grateful for cryptocurrency for at least helping me in my life and giving me something to distract over, so I'm not too upset with my tinnitus about. I still hate tinnitus, but thank you to cryptocurrency for distracting me. I don't have a big choice in cars, so I can't really, I have no idea what kind of car I'm gonna get. If I had more money, obviously I'd be able to choose for more, but it's always better to purchase something in cash instead of take something on credit. It's not like I even can because I have bad credit, but even if I did have good credit, it just wouldn't make sense to purchase something, a new car especially. So that's today's video. I'm a big car guy, so if you have any car recommendations, write them down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I am excited. I'm already looking at Doug DeMuro's carsandbids.com, but obviously I hope probably not going to be able to get anything from there, but there's some really sweet classics, maybe not classics, they're from the 90s or from 2000 that are pretty cool, but they don't have all-wheel drive, so it's not like I'm going to be able to get that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.